Now it's my privilege to introduce our Chairman of the Board, Mike Murphy, with Ministry Update.
Thank you, Jerry. When I stand up here and look at all you good people, I think it reminds me of what a buddy of mine said at his daughter's wedding. He said, I even get nervous praying silently. So I thought that was pretty good. So, well, by the grace of God, the Peoria Rescue Ministries has been able to serve this community for over 59 years. The need for our services has always been there and continues to grow. 2014 has seen thousands of people come through our doors seeking help, assistance, and a place of refuge. Many noteworthy events and changes have taken place in the ministry over this last year. But don't worry, I won't discuss all of them here tonight. But we're going to look at our 5 divisions of ministry and see a significant event that happened in each of them in 2014 and the main goal that they hold for the coming year. First, the Peoria Mission. The Peoria Rescue Mission is a homeless shelter for men that helps meet basic needs while also reaching them with the gospel. Like all our divisions, the mission relies on the support and involvement of the community. Chapel services are held twice a day, every day, for the men staying at the mission. Usually these services are led by volunteer pastors and church groups. Over the past 12 months, 67 different church groups and individuals conducted our chapel services, with many doing so once a month or several times throughout the year. Also, 122 churches supported us financially over the past 12 months. Peoria Rescue Ministries truly is an extension of the church, and we greatly value this partnership. Looking towards 2015, a goal we have for the rescue mission is to raise enough funds to purchase new bunk beds and mattresses for the transient dorm. The beds we currently have are over 30 years old, and some of them are falling apart. They also lack safety rails on top, which leave our men at risk of injury. Our need is for 80 new beds, which will cost around $35,000. These new beds would have all the necessary safety rails and would also be bed bug resistant. Much of the funds received tonight will go towards the purchase of these new beds. Victory Acres serves as a long-term program for men dealing with addictions and other hardships. From the sale of mulch and rebuilt pallets, Victory Acres creates an income that covers the administration costs of the rescue ministries. What that means to you is that, unlike most charities, every dollar you give goes 100% to help people. So far in 2014, 15 men have graduated from the program. One thing graduates leave with that no one can take away are their memory verses. The goal and plan for Victory Acres in 2015 is to be as clear and simple as possible when sharing the message of salvation in Jesus with those who come through our doors. Our staff will be working to clarify the message shared and to make the teachings more understandable. Our hope is to have men learn the truth that victory is available to all who surrender self completely to Christ. Some in our program hearing the word but not submitting to it. Please pray that lives and hearts would be changed. The Barnabas Center offers confidential biblical counseling. During 2014, the Barnabas Center obtained a new booklet rack in order to offer clients Bible-based materials that address specific problems they're facing. The booklets were donated to us by Radio Bible Class, and we were able to offer them free of charge to our clients. This has proved to be a great resource, with many clients sharing them with loved ones and therefore spreading hope far beyond the doors of the Barnabas Center. Looking towards 2015, our goal is to have an even more extensive collection of biblically based books and study materials to offer. This would give clients the specific tools they require to work through their problems. A resource fund for materials has been set up to help accomplish this goal. The Esther House serves as a long-term program for women and their dependent children. This past year, a new position called the resident assistant was created. The person in this position works the night shift at the Esther House from 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. in the morning and takes care of any issues that arise during those hours. For the first time, we have a current program resident filling this position. Destiny, whose testimony you'll hear later tonight, is a level 4 program resident and has been given this position. We are proud of her taking on this new responsibility. Looking forward, a great need the Esther House has is for transitional support for the program graduates. Once the women complete the program and move out on their own, support to help them succeed is often lacking. The women frequently face loneliness and lack of connections outside the Esther House. They also struggle to get by on their own with nothing more than minimum wage jobs. Our desire is to have the body of Christ surround these women and adopt them. We are looking for churches and Sunday school classes to come alongside and possibly help supplement their expenses and or disciple them in their walk with Christ. The Women's Pregnancy Center offers assistance and free services to women experiencing unplanned pregnancies. There have been several changes that took place at the Pregnancy Center over the last year. Everything from renovating areas of our building to having men volunteers present during sonogram appointments so they can encourage the fathers of the babies. Also, in order to meet our neighbors and develop relationships with them, the Pregnancy Center held a block party this summer. At this outreach event, we served food, did face painting, and spent time fellowshipping and praying with our neighbors. In 2015, the Pregnancy Center would like to partner with churches in our area using a program called Embrace Grace. This program focuses on showing God's love and grace to young women who are experiencing unexpected pregnancies. It involves the body of Christ coming alongside with resources to help them on this journey and also celebrating their decision to choose life for their baby. If you look on the back of your program, you will see the stats from the past year and just how much these services are needed in the community. We could talk numbers and stats all night, but instead, this is what we like to focus on. The people. The one person whose life has changed, no longer is living in the streets hungry without a home, but now has his or her basic needs met, and even more importantly, is a new creation through Christ. Our passion is for souls and to love how Christ loves. We give God the glory for the transformations we see at these ministries every day. We thank you for your partnership with the Peoria Rescue Ministries and your faithful prayers. We thank God for how he provides and pray that he will allow us to continue to serve. Thank you.